Hey everybody, it's Sunday, March the 8th. It is another vlog because I'm loading up for my trip to Reno, and then I've got to go to Corvallis, and then I got to go to Sherwood, Oregon, and then I get to go over to Lincoln City and spend a week and a half or so with my wife before I got to hit the road again. So what I picked up these 3 bikes here. These are the 3 bikes that I got to go to Sherwood. I've got them secured in the trailer here. A little bit of a mess at the moment. But the problem is, I've actually got to change how this load's going to go because I've got to get this stuff, mainly this machine. I've got to get this machine in the trailer, maybe that crate, maybe I'll get those boxes, but I doubt it. But that furniture there, that's going to Reno, and that is going to go in the back of my truck. So yeah, a little bit of work to do yet today to get loaded up. So this is kind of the prequel. Once I get it all secured, I'll go ahead and do a little more video and show you how it is. And then Monday I'll be leaving, so that's when I'll start the vlog. Ooh, sort of an empty garage. Hey, it's my ugly mug, so it must be another vlog. It is Monday, March the 9th, and I'm getting ready to hit the road. Today I'm on my way to Fernley, Nevada, then I'll pop over to Reno, and then I'm going to push over to Sacramento tonight and push north of Sacramento and find somewhere in there to kind of cruise and chill out and sleep for a while when I get tired. Got to be in Corvallis tomorrow for delivery. Don't know if I'm going to push all the way up on the rest of my trip tomorrow or not, but we'll find out and see how the drive goes, what happens. There's a lot of things that go on. I'm planning to be in Lincoln City for Wednesday afternoon. So that's my plan. If I can be there before that, perfect. If I make it there on time, awesome. If I'm later than that, that sucks. So, oh, a side note, I'm going to hit 100,000 miles on my truck this trip. 100,000 miles in 11 months. Wow. All right, let's get hauling. Okay, first stop has been Tonopah, and stopped here at the Shell because I got my 5 cents off a gallon. So, and then I bought a couple of snacks for the road, and I bought what was on their program, so that wound up saving me another 10 cents a gallon. So basically I filled up for $3.05, which will be cheaper than anywhere else in town here, which is why I stopped at the Shell. It's expensive for gas up here in this part of Nevada, but you are in the middle of nowhere, and this will be the last gas stop before I get up to Fernley with my customer, so that's good. It's a good midway point. And so far we've been doing pretty good, averaging about 14.3, so we're going to say 14 miles per gallon. Let's get on the Fernley. Should be there by 5 p.m. Let's get my stuff delivered to my customer. Let's get hauling. Oh, anybody want to buy a race car? I miss racing cars, but I like life better, and I won't buy a race car because my wife would kill me. All right, now let's get hauling. job was bid at $187.50. U-Ship took $37.50 as their fee. So my total I received on that was $150. The customer's already released the payment, so that's great. That's all taken care of. Okay, so I'm stopped here at the Flying J, getting some fuel. Just threw $2.50 in a machine. Well, actually I threw a $5 machine in a Wheel of Fortune and placed a max bet. Boom, it hit right off the bat, $195. I'm like, yeah, cash out, thank you very much. So that's a nice bonus. Okay, and I just totally topped the tank up and my 2.5 gallon gas can. I brought it this time and I filled it up. So I now have my emergency gas in the back of my truck because we know how I get sometimes. But anyways, just topped the tank and that was $47. I didn't really need to, but I needed a coffee and I needed to make room for a coffee and all that kind of stuff. So now I'm gonna push into Reno. Should be there about 6:30 to make my other delivery. And then from there, we head across the mountain down towards Sacramento because I'm not going across the mountain over to Bend. Not a good way to go at night. So that's where we're at. All right, let's get hauling. So that was the 2 chairs and the table delivered. That bid in at $179.62. The U-Ship fee on that was $29.62. So that gave me another $150. So that gave me $150. So $150 on the first one, $150 on this one. Corvallis, Oregon is my next delivery, but I will be stopping before that to get some rest tonight. So let's get hauling.
into the California inspection station on the 80. I was just coming from Reno. I do have the trailer that's enclosed, so I'm guessing and betting that they're going to want to have a look in the back of the trailer. So we'll see what happens here, and I may just have to jump out and show them. So we'll see what happens. I'm betting almost definitely, because they always want to look in the back of the enclosed trailers. So we'll see here. He'll ask me the question. So how's it going? Got my dirt bikes and my laminating machine.
You loaded?
Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah.
Just gotta see inside.
Sure, absolutely, man. I kind of figured as much. Uh-huh.
We'll bring through the what recycle, okay?
No recycles through?
No recycle. No.
Awesome. Thank you very much. You too. I didn't know that. Huh. So that was interesting. You can't bring recycling through California. I think they think I'm going to try to get the money back here. I'm actually going to try to get it back in Oregon, but interesting. Well, learned something new. He gave me a sheet on it, so I'll definitely have to read up, and I'll fill you guys in on it. Wow. Alright, I haven't quite made it to Sacramento yet. I got the call, or the Marco Polo anyhow, that I needed to stop and I needed to get toilet paper, and I had to get sanitizing wipes, and I had to get hand sanitizer if I could find it and all that, because apparently, because Oregon has called a state of emergency over the virus, that there was a run on everything. So I stopped at Target here, just coming out of the hill from Truckee, and they had everything here. So now I can continue on. It's 9 o'clock. I left the house at 10. I can still legally drive for a couple more hours, so I'm gonna do that. I'm not in any rush. This delivery will be tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna get a hotel room tomorrow night, and then I'll make my last delivery on Wednesday morning. I just want to hear back from the customer what's a good time for him. If it's not good for him in the daytime, then I may push through tomorrow night and get his delivery done. We'll see what happens, and then come back down and get the hotel room. But I'll just know better when I talk to him tomorrow. So anyways, let's get hauling. Alright, so not ideal for lighting, but it'll work. I can kind of like go like this and pretend like I'm already asleep, but I'm not really. So I'm about 100 miles south of Redding. I am at a Flying J, but I decided not to get gas now. I really don't need it, but I should top up anyhow. But I just decided that I'm going to call it good for tonight. I've been driving for 11 and a half hours, and it's been a long few days, so I'm actually kind of tired. So I don't want to push up to Weed, which is where I like to stay, but tonight I'm just going to chill here. I'm about 7 hours away from my customer, so I don't have to push it tomorrow. That'll get me in the afternoon so that I can take care of his thing, and I'll get a room tomorrow night and get a good night's rest. Hopefully I'll do okay in the truck here tonight. If I don't get a good night's sleep in the truck here tonight, at least it won't be like it's too bad. It's not like I got to try to push 12 hours and then unload and all that crazy crap. It won't be that far to go. So I think it's going to be a smart move just to chill here tonight. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and we'll pick this vlog up tomorrow. And hopefully I won't have a kink in my neck from shooting this. All right, good night, everybody. Talk to you in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, March the 10th. I'm in Orlando, California. I'm getting ready to take off from this pilot station here. Had a pretty decent night's sleep. I tossed and turned a little bit, but not too bad. I feel okay. I got about 7 hours of driving left to do before my next delivery. I'll get that taken care of today in Corvallis, and then I'm going to be actually grabbing a hotel room. I'm just going to take it easy. I could push the next couple hours and get up and make my delivery tonight in Sherwood. I may have to look at that. I may do that, but then that means I'll be staying at in Salem again, at that same Comfort Inn I was at before. I may do that as well. It all's going to depend on how I feel once I've got this delivery done, because this delivery is going to be a little intense, and I may just need the break to get out of the road. I'm going to have to stay overnight anyhow, so might as well just get a good night's sleep, get refreshed, to make the last delivery on Wednesday morning. Then I could do my Costco stuff for my wife and then head over, because I'll be all up in that top end. So kind of makes sense to do that, and I think that's the way it's going to go. But anyways, I'll decide that as I'm going. Good drive so far. I did get up to like 16.4 on the MPG. However, last night I was idling, so that kind of killed the gas mileage. I'm down to like 12.8 right now. I did just top up the fuel. I put $66 in the tank, so that'll get me into Oregon, where the fuel will be cheaper. So with that said, let's get hauling. saw, I'm out here in the backwoods of Oregon, and I just delivered that laminating machine. That was a U-ship bid of $500, and I received $400 from it. So now we're off to the hotel for tonight, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna go deliver the 3 motorcycles and drop off the U-Haul trailer, and that's gonna wrap up my run up here to Portland. I will then go to Costco, and then I will go over to my wife's for a week. So we still gotta get to the hotel, so let's get hauling.